In the chilling fog of London's Whitechapel district, during the late 1880s, whispers of terror crept through the narrow alleys. The gas lamps flickered dimly, struggling against the heavy mist that rolled in from the Thames. It was a time of poverty, desperation, and shadows that seemed alive. Out of these shadows, a monster emerged, a man who would become the most infamous serial killer in history, Jack the Ripper. The murders began suddenly, with no warning. The first victims were women who lived on the edge of society, struggling to survive. Their bodies were discovered in the dead of night, mutilated in ways too grotesque to describe. Panic spread across Whitechapel like wildfire. People locked their doors, whispered in fear, and avoided the streets after dark. Yet the killer thrived in this darkness, moving unseen, as though the fog itself conspired to hide him. Jack's brutality was unlike anything London had ever witnessed. His attacks were swift, merciless, and fueled by a strange intelligence. Each crime scene carried an eerie signature: precision cuts, organs missing, and messages left behind as if mocking the helpless police. The newspapers seized upon the horror, printing bloody headlines that painted Jack as a phantom, a demon in human form. His name spread beyond London, reaching every corner of the world, and the legend of Jack the Ripper was born. The police worked tirelessly, interviewing suspects, patrolling the streets, and even receiving letters believed to be from Jack himself. One, signed from hell, arrived with a piece of a human organ, chilling the investigators to their bones. The city demanded answers, yet Jack was always one step ahead. He vanished into the night after each killing, swallowed by the labyrinth of Whitechapel's twisting alleys. But the terror wasn't just in the killings. It was in the silence that followed the dreadful anticipation that Jack would strike again. Every knock on a door, every echoing footstep in the fog, made hearts race with fear. Even those untouched by his blade felt the cold grip of his presence. For months, London lived under his shadow. And then, as mysteriously as he had appeared, Jack the Ripper vanished. No one was ever caught. No true identity was revealed. The killer slipped into history, leaving behind only scars, rumors, and an eternal question: who was Jack the Ripper? Was he a surgeon? A butcher? A man of wealth, hiding behind respectability? Or something far darker, something not entirely human? More than a century has passed, and still, the mystery lingers. Jack the Ripper was not just a killer, he was a phantom that haunted London, a shadow that fed on fear itself. And in the whispers of Whitechapel's empty streets, under the broken glow of gas lamps, some say his spirit still lingers, waiting, watching, hungry once more.